one of the higher rated players that I've played in the recent past, and it's a Tennyson Gambit. And it's interesting to see how high these players get when they're playing what amounts to the Scandinavian defense. They must be really good at it, but we never go down the main lines. We completely ruin their preparation. So in this particular case, I'm playing a line which somebody may correct me someday, but I believe I invented it. In fact, I invented it on the fly, and I've played it many times now. And only one player has played really decently against it. So this could be my little secret, or our little secret, for a while anyway. So what we want to do is we want to just play for an equal position. In this particular case, we're getting a little bit tricky with bringing our queen out early and attacking things like b7 and f5 at the same time. And what this has an effect of doing is forcing black to think. They're out of their comfort zone, they're used to their preparation, and we're going to show you the game now. So we'll start the engine, and I'm kind of anxious to see just how good my moves are. Obviously, the computer doesn't like the Tennyson Gambit already. So he makes the most accurate move, which is to protect that pawn with the bishop. Once again, and now d3 is the standard move here, and here's the move that I make, which the computer instantly hates. So what we have here is we're down 3/4 of a pawn or whatever, and he's saying right now just simply e takes f3, e takes f3. So he does do that. So now we take back, and now we come to a critical point at which the question becomes, does he just move e6 and protect that bishop? And that's what the computer's recommending. And what's interesting about that is that it allows a capture on b2, which the computer's completely unafraid of. And in fact, it's saying that I should move bishop to c4 if he moves e6. And I'm down a full point. So let's just add a variation here, and he does have to protect that. So this is not what gets played. We're going to add the variation. And now instead of bishop to c4, we'll see if there's something wrong with just taking that pawn. And yes, it appears there is. And he simply moves his knight, and well, it amounts to the same thing. You're basically down a pawn. And I've been in that position before. So let's see what happens after he plays the main line. Okay, that's what he played in the game, and lost some advantage of what he had because it allows me to attack f7. And now it says he needs to retreat his bishop rather than play e6, and he ignores both. So why would he ignore both? That's a good question. Bishop to g6 allows me to just keep piling up on things. I get in d4, and I get this big gain in time, and he plays he thinks he's going to counterattack and take the d4 square over probably, and he just ends up checked and murdered. Let's see if he likes my bishop to b3 move. Yep. And interesting, says he should move his king back to e8 as the best defense. He moves knight to e5. I thought he was going to go to d4. Queen to f4, or now it says e2 stronger. I moved to f4, I think. Yep. Now h6 is what he should play, but he retreats his knight. And now it says we completely murder him with simply the knight check, winning the rook. Let's see where we move our queen. Knight to f7, king to e8, queen to e3. Okay. So I move my queen first to d4, and you notice we still have a winning advantage. You should move queen to d7. It's very difficult to find defensive moves. This is really a resignable position. In fact, according to what we have here, the computer, the person on the other end, the highly rated player, maybe he uses a machine, simply resigned. So this is an interesting Tennyson Gambit using f3, and I just thought I'd show it to you real quick.